Are we streaming, Mayur?
Yes, sir. I'm about to play the video.
No, streaming on YouTube.
Yes, sir. I'm just making the video public. I've streamed on YouTube. I'll be making it public.
Okay, let's start. The black band coming here. I don't know what. Hello and welcome to Health Live at Seniors Today. We are here in the month of March, just about uh, getting to the 15th, and the summer has hit us like never before. Cities like Mumbai, which do get muggy, but even there the temperature is 42 degrees, and we thought it would be appropriate to have a special session on summer and have a specialist discuss do's and don'ts for a healthy summer. We've invited uh, Rutu Dhodapkar. Mrs. Rutu Dhodapkar has been there on our show, on our sessions twice earlier. She's a clinical dietitian at the PD Hinduja Hospital and Medical Research Center in Khar in Mumbai. She has over 2 decades of experience. She specializes in dietetics and therapeutic nutrition management. She has certifications in bariatric nutrition and diabetic education. Today, we've invited her to speak about, as I mentioned earlier, do's and don'ts for a healthy summer. And uh, those who have attended her sessions in the past would know that she offers very practical advice, nuggets of information that are easy to practice, easy to implement for all of us. Over to you, Rutuji. How are you?
Good evening, all. And I'm fine. And we start again.
Yeah,
So,
it's always
yes.
a pleasure to have you with us, and you give
Thank you.
practical advice. So over to you. As always, do remember that the session here is advisory in nature. If you do have a specific clinical medical issue, then you must uh, go to somebody like Mrs. Rutu Dhodapkar about for advice, or to somebody in your city or town, and take proper advice. Uh, and do note that this is being recorded on the 14th of March 2026. It may well happen that 2 years later, uh, you know, things may change in terms of advice. There are new advancements in medical science that may well say that, okay, an apple a day doesn't keep the doctor away. Something else does keep a doctor away. Just joking, but over to you, Rutu, and then we will take questions later. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. So I
We have
just shared
200
my
people who have gathered here.
That's
today,
great. That's great.
attendees. Right.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, okay. You know. Yeah. Okay. Is it okay? Is the screen visible?
Yes, it is. Yes, it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. Yeah. So we start. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So talking about summer, and everybody is aware of it. The summers are going to increase much because yet we are in still in March, and yet April and May, the peak seasons are yet to come. So very important that we have a healthy summer and a fun also along with it, because there are going to be holidays, and there are going to be activities which are there again in the future. Yeah. So we go forward. So if you talk about summer, and if you everybody knows about it, we have to drink plenty of water, but we don't do it. Eat healthy food. Again, we get tempted to eat whatever is junk, and we like more. But yes, one cheat day is allowed, but not always. Stay cool when it is hot. That is, you have to wear a good fitting clothes, and it should be loose also. And the color matters, because don't use dark color, as dark color attracts heat. So we should always use light and pastel colors. Keep the curtains closed, because in the summers, as you see, the sun rises, and by the afternoon time, it's very hot. So at that particular time, if you close the curtains, it would be great, so that the direct heat will not affect you. Again, if you tend to go outside, and you can use sunscreen or maybe SPF creams, where can protect you from the summers. Again, eye protection is very important. You have to use um, glasses so that you protect your eyes. Going for non-nutrition, you have to take care so that you are hydrated well. 8 to 10 glasses of water are very important. More than that, again, is very recommended also if you have a lot of sweat. So enhance your water with lemon, mint, and cucumber. We'll come across it later. How can we do it? Eat light, frequent meals, and not too heavy meals, so that you it gets digested well. Again, focus on seasonal, so that seasonal water-rich food, fruits and vegetables such as watermelon, muskmelon, berries, cucumbers, tomatoes, leafy greens, and zucchini. They are there in the market, so we can always prefer them, and also help us to get hydrated. Incorporating cooling foods like yogurt, buttermilk, to aid the digestion, as it boosts our gut, because it's very gut friendly. And again, use healthy cooking methods like steaming, grilling, boiling. Deep frying should be avoided, as it might cause upset stomach sometimes if it is too hot and if our body doesn't accept it. Food habits to be limited, like don't have too much of sugary and caffeinated drinks. Fried and spicy foods, again, the same thing. Don't have too spicy foods. If we don't get adjusted to the spicy foods, or we don't digest it, it might cause discomfort. Stale food, again, because as the temperature rises, if there are any leftovers kept outside, that might be microorganism which grows in high temperatures, and the food might get stale. So after 4 hours, of your cooking, you have to actually take care of how the food is being stored. So you can store it in refrigerators, maybe or you can make fresh food as and when required. That will be the suggestion. Tips is like food handling. No, we have to ensure that the food is not left outside for more than 2 hours, right? So we can remove it and keep it in a container in a fridge, so that we can use it later again if it is more. Or make a fresh food. Again, incorporate ingredients like mint, coriander, fennel, so that it keeps your body cool. Stay active. Exercise should be a part of your daily routine, either early morning or late evening, not in the afternoon, because it's very hot, right? Protect your skin. Again, SPF 30 you can use as creams. You can use loose fitting clothes and light shaded clothes. That is very important. So when you talk about hydrating superfoods, now we have got superfoods. If you see nowadays, the markets are full of watermelon, muskmelon, cucumber, coconut water, shikanji. These all things are there. Why these things are there? Because it has come down as a tradition also. As per the tradition, we do have more of watermelon, we do have cucumber because it's readily, easily available. And we have coconut water because we feel thirsty, and the coconut water is the best drink when we travel. So we include this, right? Apart from this, we can make alkaline water, you can make, normal infused water, you can make kanjis, probiotic kanjis. I'll come to this again in my future slides. Then vitamin rich foods, again fruits for immunity. So as vitamin C rich foods, vitamin A rich foods. Well, mangoes do come in the season, this summer season, and we everybody loves mangoes. So it's again vitamin A rich and vitamin C rich. So you can include it. Only the type how we have to have is very important. So mangoes, if when you get it from the market, you have to soak it in water for at least 3 to 4 hours, and then it's ready to consume. So immediately, if you get mangoes from the market and immediately if you try and have it, that might not be digested well, or it is due to the heat which is there outside. It has absorbed the heat, and again it will give upset stomach. So that is the reason why we soak the mangoes in water for at least 3 to 4 hours so that it becomes cool, and then we have the mangoes, so it's ready to have. Oranges and lemon, high in vitamin C, it strengthens our immune system, and it is readily available. Again, you have to have the whole oranges, not have juices, because again fiber. And vitamin C, lemons, you can use it in your vegetables, you can squeeze in, you can have shikanji, again very good. Papaya has got good enzymes which aids digestion and improves our gut health. Also, it has got fiber, so it will reduce your constipation. So include such vitamin rich foods for immunity. Power pack foods, if you see, then you have to take care of all the vegetables which are available in the market. Spinach, as it is high in iron, as well as antioxidant. It supports blood circulation. So you should include it as a fiber rich food also. You should include spinach in your meals. Bell peppers and tomatoes also have got vitamin C as well as fiber, which we can include. Now, there are certain people who don't digest bell peppers. Those who don't digest bell peppers, avoid it, but otherwise you can uh, use it, right? Protein rich foods, if you're talking about, then Greek yogurt, nut seeds, lentils, this you can use it as a excellent source of protein, as well as vitamins and minerals are also present. Greek yogurt or normal yogurt are very high in probiotics, so it helps in your gut as well as digestion and immunity. It is good for health. Cooling and detoxifying foods, to eliminate toxins, stay cool. Add these things in your healthy diet like mint and basil. So if you have a normal buttermilk, you can add mint as well as you can add basil. And as they are natural detoxifier, it aids digestion as well as provides freshness. So if you feel like if you have nimbu pani with little mint or maybe buttermilk with mint, you will feel fresh because that property is there. So we should use it. Aloe vera juice, again, it's hydrating as well as anti-inflammatory. So it soothes your skin as well as it's good for the stomach also. So we should include that. Buttermilk again aids digestion. It prevents acidity as well as cools the body. Plenty of buttermilk can be used. Add mint, add jeera powder, which is good for digestion so that you can use it. Now, energy boosting whole grains is quinoa, oats, brown rice, which you can include in your meals, and which is high in fiber also, as well as it gives you essential amino acids also. You can also use millets like ragi. You can have millets like bajra, jawar. You can use it in your daily activities. Herbal drinks also can be taken down. Herbal drinks which are good for immunity, it stays cool. So green tea you can include. There are variety of green tea which are there in the market. You can include the green teas, different flavors, different green tea. Tulsi and lemon is the best, and chamomile is good, right? Lemon ginger tea also it's good. Holy basil is again anti-inflammatory, stress relieving. So it's better you can use it if you don't want to use it as a tea. You can use it as a water also. So tulsi water you can have. You can have holy basil just boiled in water. You can put it in the water. You can cool it down and then you can have it. It depends. So summer detox is again very important because as it is the weather is dehydrating. So we have to have a lot of liquids, 2.5 to 3 liters of water daily. Emphasize on cool liquids, alkaline water, fiber-rich foods we have to include. Protein has to be there. So each meal has to have one protein, one fiber meal, right? Avoid alcohol, sugary drinks, fried foods, excessive salt, and refined sugar. Now, sometimes we do find, we like to have pickles along with our meals, but you can have immunity pickles. So that consists of kacha haldi. You can add ginger. You can add turmeric. You can add little chilies. You can add nimbu ka juice. You can save this, decoction in the refrigerator as a pickle. You can have that 1 spoon every day. So this is an immunity pickle which you can always use it. Again, it is not oily. So detox vegetables are green leafy vegetables, cruciferous vegetables, citrus fruits you should include in the diet. Cucumber and mint, beets and ginger. This again helps us, to reduce our bloating and improves digestion. Probiotic is good. Yogurt, kefir, fermented foods like you get kimchi, or you can also make kanji. Healthy fats and seeds like chia seeds and flax seeds also helps in digestion. So include it. Roles for probiotics in summer, gut and digestion, where it is very important because always the stomach can have stomach issues during the summer. Again, immunity boosters, you have to strengthen your immune system against summer related illness. Preventing infections, again, it helps because if you are at travel and if you have water outside and might have upset stomach or infections during the vacation times, then the probiotics will always use. So the best thing is you can have curd rice or maybe curd, right? Cooling properties like fermented foods, curd, buttermilk can regulate the body temperature. So buttermilk is the best, but you can also include kanchi, which is again you can keep it in the fridge, you can have it at cool temperature. Nutrient absorption, again, it helps in nutrient absorption also. Best summer sources are fermented, that is yogurt is there, buttermilk is there, kefir you can include. Then kimchi you can have, you can make kanji with carrots and amla and beet, the entire thing. You can just put it in the water and you can make a traditional kanji, which again is good for our stomach flora. This is how the probiotic kanji is. I'll show you how to make it, the probiotic kanji, so that you can use it. So it has got beetroots, it has got carrots, mustard seeds, mustard seeds, you just have to roughly powder it and then use it. Little salt and little black pepper. You can either use green chilies or you can use chili powder. It's optional. If you don't want to, you should not use it. Then it's okay. You should not, right? Ginger powder you can put little, right? Or grated ginger also will do. Jaggery or sugar, if you want it little sweet or little a different taste, you can add little sugar and lemon juice to it, right? So you mix all the ingredients and you have to put it in sunlight for 2 days. So when you put it in for sunlight, it gets fermented, and that fermented drink is very good for health, right? So this is how we make it. 1 minute. Okay, I'm so sorry. This is not coming in. Anyway, I'll show it to you later. Okay. So improves your the probiotic drinks which is there. It improves the gut, boosts immunity, enhances digestion, supports mental health, heart health also, aids in weight management. At the same time, skin health. Okay. Those who have lactose intolerance also can have this, right? Bone health, it is good because it enhances bone health also, oral health also. At the same time, for healthy hair and for skin also, it is good, right? Alkaline water. This alkaline water is just infused water. So infused water can have cucumber, mint, can have little grated amla. You can put grated ginger. You can also put kachi haldi. You can put mint leaves, right? This you have to put it in water in a jug and you have to keep it for 4 to 6 hours. And then you can use this water. You can keep it in the fridge or you can have it as it is. Just remove and have it, the entire day. So this is cucumber mint alkaline water. You can have amla mint alkaline water. You can have ginger and turmeric amla. Mix it together, however you like the taste. Accordingly, mix it and you can use it. So this also, I think it's not working. Let me see. It's not available, it says. Okay. Okay. So this balances our pH, right? So those body who is acidic will help with this water. So drinking an alkaline water will have a balanced pH, right? Hydration, again, it is very important. So you have to drink it. You can keep it on your table and you can keep on sipping it, right? Antioxidant properties it has because it has got the alkaline water is there, free radicals are there, and it neutralizes all your free harmful radicals, right? Improves your bone health. Again, it helps in osteoporosis, right? Detoxification, it helps us to flush out all the entire toxins. It improves our digestion, right? At the same time, it has got weight loss benefits also. Being acidity, it helps in burning the fat, excess of fat, right? So this you can always make it and use it. So this is another traditional recipe as Panakam recipe, right? So this is from South India where it is being given as a prasad. No, the water is being given as a prasad in the temples. So earlier, when this anybody whoever goes to the temple used to get this as a prasad, but now this recipe has become popular, right? So 4 cups of water, you can add little jaggery. If jaggery is not suitable for you as being a diabetic, you can always use date powder, right? Lemon juice you can increase. You can add ginger powder, cardamom, black pepper, little edible camphor, and a pinch of salt and little tulsi leaves. So this all is being dissolved in a bowl and it's filtered. It's kept for some time, maybe 3 to 4 hours, and then it is strained and it's been used, right? As a in a chill form or in a refrigerator or just in a glass, you can have that. If you make this in an earthen pot, it is good. It is naturally chilled. Edible camphor, only little pinch of it should be put. If it is very strong, it might give you that different flavor. So put little camphor, again balancing the taste with lemon and jaggery or maybe date powder is good. Sweet and sour balance, you have to maintain it as per the taste, right? However you require. Now summer foods, as we these all foods are been available in the market. So watermelons, sugarcane juices, berries, you can include it. Mint water with lemon, yummy yogurts, barley water, and ampanna. Ampanna, so most of the time, most of them know. Ampanna can be used. Cucumber, coconut water, mangoes, as I said, it's cooling, and this all things to be included. Again, use soft more vegetables which are easy to digest. So you can always use pumpkin, onions in the food, and chilies, little chilies. Usually they make chutneys out of it and you can use that. Mushrooms are also good. They're low in sodium as well as fat, so you can include mushrooms. They are good in protein also, so you can use this as a saute mushroom or something. So these are all refreshing drinks, how you can make it. See, the colorful things, different colors give different flavors. So when peach is available, you can put little peach. If orange is available, you can put orange. You can put mint. You can put even pomegranate you can put. Sometimes you can put beet. Mint you can put in most of it. Oranges you can put, slice the orange and just put. It gives a very different flavor and a soothing flavor. These are all refreshing salads which you should include. This is first one is a watermelon salad. Other is you use this raspberry, you use avocado, you can use oranges and colorful salads. Again, it gets, you feel really good seeing that salad. Just salt, pepper, and lemon, nothing else, that will help. Put little mint. You can put some lettuce also inside. You can use cherry tomatoes, you can use little quinoa, you can use oats also. Sometimes you can use paneer. There is a salad with paneer also there. So you can use that. Otherwise, you can put all the berries together and just put little all the fruits together along with it. And even that as a fruit salad you can have. So that is again refreshing. So this becomes an in-between meal. Or if you want to include it along with your meal, you can always include it. But one protein and lot of fiber is very important for your diet. Healthy smoothies. Now in the morning times, like if you don't feel like eating, the proper breakfast, you can make a smoothie out of oats. You can put dry fruits, you can put little milk or maybe yogurt and nuts, and you can blend it. If you want to put some fruits, you can always put fruits like you can put berries, you can put strawberries, you can put mangoes when mango season comes, or kiwis you can put. So this all blended together into a thick paste or like a smoothie, and that you can have it as one breakfast meal along with fiber, along with fruits, right? And a yogurt so that it is good for your digestion also. So to prevent again summer diseases are there. So sometimes sunburn can happen, heat strokes are there, food poisoning can be there. There will be dehydration or maybe diarrhea also is being seen. So usually if you are going outside or if you have any sunburn, sunscreen cream you should use. You should use a protective clothing, when you are going outside in the sun hours. Heat stroke also is possible for everybody, like whoever goes in the sun. So it against you have to keep it, you have to stay indoor. That is the best option. But still, if you have to go out, then you have to see, you have to hydrate yourself with lot of water, especially water, as well as you can have this type of infused water. So there are certain times when we go out and we tend to eat something from out. Might be we have indigestion as well as dehydration, or because of sunstroke also sometimes diarrhea is there. So in that particular case, you have to keep yourself, having plenty of liquids. At the same time, cut down on alcohol and caffeine. Have water-rich fruits as well as easily digestible food. Maybe khichdi, dahi curry, or maybe just curd rice you can have a lot of buttermilk during that time. Avoid milk and avoid fried things at that particular time. Food poisoning is most common when we have something outside. Now when we go outside for a maybe a party or something, there are certain times the raw foods might cause you problem, food poisoning. The non-veg which is being cooked outside might cause you problem, because if they are not kept or stored in a proper container or maybe a proper environment, that might cause you food poisoning. So we have to be really careful. Again, the chutneys and the pickles which have been served along with the food outside might cause you food poisoning, because this food poisoning is always due to lack of our proper care, right? Or the person whoever serves it. Cooked meat and poultry always gives upset stomach. There are times when you have prawns outside. So there are many people who have got prawn allergies, or maybe might cause upset stomach if the prawns are not stored properly, right? Hot foods, hot and cold. Like you make the chutney, you keep it in fridge, get it outside, again you keep it inside, and that the temperature difference might cause problem, and then you might have upset stomach or food poisoning. So we really have to be very careful. So the summer illness or uncontrolled sweating, so that will again go with a lot of water, which you have to include. Heat stroke, as I said, I've already discussed about it. There might be heat rash also. Sometimes chest, neck, body parts might have a lot of rashes due to heat. So having a bath at least twice in a day is very important. Keep yourself, the hygiene is very important. There can be a muscle cramp also in legs, arms, and stomach due to lack of potassium. So here again, coconut water or nimbu pani will help. And you can have banana to include your potassium in your diet. Muscle weakness, extremely fatigue will be there, because sometimes lot of sweating causes this muscle weakness and fatigue. Shortness of breath, those who have got weaker lungs will have shortness of breath due to dust and pollution outside. So if there are a lot of dust, as you see, the construction activities are going on. So there will be dust coming inside the house, or there will be dust. If you go outside, no, you can wear a mask. That is the best thing which we can suggest. As well as those who have got dust allergy should have their possible medications along with the if they are going and traveling outside for a lot of time. Cold and fever is again there in this particular season, because what happens is we go outside, we come inside, and we have cold water. So that difference of temperature might cause you cough, cold, and maybe sore throat also sometimes. Dizziness and fainting. So if you don't have enough of water, enough of electrolytes, these things can happen. So we really have to take care. Carry one bottle along with it, or maybe a shikanji along with it, may be an umbrella which can protect us from the sun, and a mask so that we don't take in dust. And so that will again help. Swellings in hands, leg, and ankles. Again, this is a different type. Like there may be different comorbidities also along with this. So might visit a doctor, as well as if the urination is not proper, or maybe that thing also can add up to this. So really need to take care of summer illness. Now, healthy summer tips are: eat healthy, stay hydrated, choose clothes which are loose fitting, and regulate your body temperature. Use shoes, proper shoes, so that whenever you go outside, you have a proper either an umbrella or a hat or a scarf, so that you keep yourself properly protected. You can use glasses also, sunglasses. Maintain the air conditioner temperature. Too much of low, too much of high, no. It has to have a standard temperature, so that your room is being quite good for you breathing inside, as well as it should not be too cold, too hot, right? So 24 is the temperature which you can keep it. Alternative ways to stay cool is cool showers at home. Again, cool showers doesn't mean ki you just have to keep on taking showers. 2 times is better. Again, hygienic conditions to be maintained. Avoid peak outdoors, from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. You should think of being at home, inside, indoor. But as and how, if the people are working, or they have to go for an appointment, or a doctor's appointment maybe, so have to be well protected. Use sunscreen, so that it helps you to avoid sunburn. Again, if you should not have so act fast when you are not feeling well. So by default, you have to take care of your health. Are good. Sometimes some days are not good, right? So that again need to take care. Sun safety, as I said, drink plenty of water. Sun protection should be there. Glasses should be there, and apply sunscreen. These all things you have to take care. So similar type, if for senior citizens, this were do's and don'ts I just found out, and then that I had put it. So these are like, you see, like we want somebody to talk to us, we want gathering, so you can do this everything, entire activity at home. Essentially whatever is required as per the taste, as per the thing, you can always enjoy. You can always have no exercise and yoga at home also. Always before eating, before drinking, before going outside, after coming from outside, wash your hands with soap and water. Very important. Again, your specs should be cleaned properly, right? So eyes are affected most of the time, because of the dry heat outside. So eyes also tend to be dry. So if like that you feel, I think you should consult an ophthalmologist, or maybe for a drops or something, so that they give something lubricating drops which we can put it, and you can feel better. Sneezing, cough, if required. Home cooked food always better. Fresh juices not from outside, from home no problem. Outside, because we really don't know whether the machine which they make, the juicer which we say, is washed properly or not. So it's better not to have juices outside, or not to have any cut fruits outside, nothing raw outside at this particular time. You can carry it along with it in your tiffins. You can have home cooked whatever is there, no problem. Your daily prescribed medicines should be regularly taken. You should not avoid it in any circumstances, right? Monitor your health. So every 3 months, as per your doctor, or as per your health, you have to visit your doctor if in case you have fever, cough, breathing difficulty. Same along with your friends and family members again. Most of the time we hug each other, shake hands. Again, the hands before eating and after should not be contaminated. Do not go to crowded places much often because cough and sneezing might be as an airborne disease can be welcomed for yourself. So you have to maintain your immunity. Again, touching your eyes, face, nose, strictly prohibited. Self medication is very important. Not to take if in case you have any comorbidities. So we have to really take care of ourselves better, and we can enjoy it indoor. Whatever, however we can, staying hydrated using all the precautions which are being taken. So these are all the ebooks which are available on the PD Hinduja website. So we have e-brochures section on the website of Hinduja, and you can download your personal copy of all the recipe booklets. We have all the recipe booklets nowadays. We have got a healthy smoothies recipe booklet also. You can always visit the website and you can download it, right? And thank you so much. So
Thank
you
you
can
very much.
always.
Thank you very much, Doctor. Thank you very much. Amazing.
I think most of the things have been covered.
Yeah, most of the things have been covered. There are a few questions that have come in, which is Sunita Verma asks, what is better, Greek yogurt or curd set at home?
See, curd at home is yes.
Sorry?
Yeah, so curd at home is best, right? Because we know what we are doing it. But those who don't tolerate lactose, no, Greek yogurt also can be included.
Right. And another question she asks is, can we use Gond Katira in summer?
Yes, Gond Katira in summers are good. So you can soak Gond Katira very little amount, but along with you can put it in water and then you can consume it. You can put some chia seeds in it, mint, tulsi leaves.
And pumpkin seeds, Meena Goyal asks, can we take it in all seasons?
Yes, pumpkin seeds. Now, see, all the seeds, now, all the seeds, flax seeds, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, only 1 teaspoon is recommended. So, you should not take more than 1 teaspoon per day.
Also, also, there are flax seeds, chia seeds. Now these are available across
Yes,
various platforms. How do you
yes.
know whether it's a good quality one or not a good quality one?
See, you can see the taste. Sometimes, no, it comes rancid. So, if you rub it in the hand and you get oil inside and that oil smells bad, then it is wrong. So, you can always check the labels. Labels for manufacturing, expiry, and in between that only you should buy.
Okay. There's a question from Praveen Kumari, who says, eating curd daily creates gum and teeth problem. Why does it happen? And please
What
help
it
me.
happens? Gum?
Gum problem, gum and teeth problem. Eating curd daily.
No, no, no. It doesn't have gum and teeth problem. There are many people having. If the teeth are affected and if you are having a refrigerated one, it might cause you problem. Otherwise, curd doesn't have any problem.
Right. The question from Vinay Srivastav,
Yes.
who says there are currently some confusion about dinner timings. Please, Doctor Wish, tell me, when should dinner be eaten? I thought there's no confusion.
So, so the dinner should be, you should have it from 7 to 8. That is an ideal time because you get 3 hours for digestion till the time you go to sleep. If you're sleeping by 11 o'clock, 3 hours before that, you should have your dinner. So 7 to 8 is the best time.
And what if you start feeling hungry?
So after, before going to sleep, if in case you are feeling hungry, then at that particular time, you can have some small, 1 cup of milk, maybe haldi ka doodh, or maybe just a small buttermilk, or maybe makhana 1 bowl, or maybe nuts, soaked nuts you can have. You can have, because most of the time I think people have ice creams, or maybe because now it's summer they might have an ice cream or a milkshake or maybe a mastani. So instead of that you can have a smoothie which is made up of makhana dry fruits, and you can add little kesar to it
Now, I
and
have an
little
interesting
curd.
question here that, um, ma'am, this heat has been a problem in this country forever.
Yeah,
The suggestions that these days we see on Instagram and various uh, options that are available are exceedingly expensive. In the good old days, people would manage with very basic food items and they would still be living very well. What
right.
is your view?
See, nowadays the Instagram Reels says you have so many things which are there available in the market, which are readily available. But again, preservatives were there. Earlier times there were no preservatives. We used to have matka pani, that is, earthen pot water, and that was a very good thing because the water used to be really cold. It was never a problem having it in summer because. But now, if you have a fridge water or you have a cold water, again that is going to cause you problem because the temperature difference is much higher. If it is an earthen pot, thinking of the summer, the temperature was controlled by the earthen pot. So the temperature inside was not, it was cooling, but it was not that cool as the refrigerator. So their difference in what the temperature was there. Second thing, all the cooling items, whichever we get now in the market, are again, we get them home, we again cut it and we keep it in the fridge. And then we remove it from the fridge and have it. So it's not as you get it, you don't have it as it is. So the temperature difference comes there also. Yogurt, earlier times we used to keep it, we used to have fresh yogurt. They used to put it under this earthen pot where it used to be staying cool. But now we make it night. We make try the preparation at night. Morning we put it in the fridge. So again, their temperature difference is there.
Problem
Again,
also
it's
these
not
days
fresh.
is where do
It
you
is
get
not
good
fresh.
where do you get good earthen pots from? For instance, it is still valid. If water is stored in earthen pots, it's still good. But the question is getting good.
See, again, cleanliness has to be taken care each time, right? So if you are having using earthen pots, that is again you are getting balance through to the earth, because you are putting the water in the earthen pots, and that gives you a earthen balance, that is earth balance. So we have five elements: fire, earth, water, air, and earth. So first is balance with earth. So this water is going to give you that balance.
No, what I was trying to say was that the quality of earthen pots that are there, we don't
So
know
we
what.
should not get a ceramic pot. We should get it from the person who makes the earthen pots.
Okay, there's a question that has also come in about coconut water.
Yes.
Um, there's a lot of coconut water that is available, which is in bottles and Tetra packs.
Yeah. So now the Tetra packs and bottles, coconut water has got preservatives, right? So you have to always check the labels. So if the label says no preservatives, you can have that. Otherwise, it has got sugar in it. So we should not be taking Tetra pack coconut water which has got sugar in it. So labels play a very important role here because label do says ki it has got sugar in it. Some amount of sugar is been put as a preservative. So best is having a entire coconut water in a shell. So
Great.
fresh coconut water only is advisable because the taste differs. The taste
Absolutely.
surely differs.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for an amazing and okay. There's one question that has come in for about milk. Fruits
Okay.
and milk, are they good to have in the summer?
See now what fruits you are using, that is very important when you are putting milk. So there should not be a citrus fruit which is going in the milk. So it has to be an either apple or maybe an strawberry you can put sometimes. You can put banana in it, which doesn't cause an adverse effect. If you put an orange inside or maybe a pineapple inside, that is going to curdle outside only. After going in the stomach, I don't know what will go what is going to happen. So always plant such fruits which are going to adjust along with the milk. So that you can have. So
Thank
apple
you.
milkshakes are possible. You can have strawberry milkshake. You can have an chiku milkshake because that doesn't affect the milk as it is. Or else if you want to use berries, you can use yogurt. So yogurt goes good with berries.
Thank you very much for, as always, an amazing presentation and for answering so many questions of the audience over here. We have around 212 people, 210 people now who are there. A lot of people on YouTube as well. So they all were interested in listening to you. So thank you to
Thank you
you.
so
Thank
much.
you to the team at Hinduja Hospital Card for facilitating this. And before you go, I'm going to just ask our producer to play a short video of our latest issue, which is going to be out tomorrow. And we have something on summer as well in that. We should have asked you to write for it, but next time we'll remember to that.
Always welcome, always.
Mayur, can you play the video? and coming on top. Go ahead. Let's play it. Thank you once again, Rutu Dhodapkar, for being here as for the third time, and once again giving us very detailed account as to what is good to eat. Let's hope we are already in month of March. It's 40 degrees in the suburbs of Mumbai. Let's hope we can brace ourselves well for the summer of 2026. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Stay healthy, stay blessed, stay happy.